um, person in the world. So, new winter 2019, I think it is winter 2019, season of anime is about to come. I obviously did not complete my anime list from last season, but I'll do my best to do it. I do not know anything that's coming out this season, so we'll be like surprised. Obviously, I've read the things that are on my screen right now, so that won't be a surprise. But I'm just hoping I can find some good shows to watch while they're airing, and hopefully I can mix them up with the ones I'm currently watching. So yeah, let's just start, I guess. Tensei Shitara Slime Dataken. That's that one time I got reincarnated as a slime. I couldn't start this, but even though I did add it to my plan to watch, I was just kind of watching a lot of things, so I didn't have time for it. But I heard it's really good. I'll probably watch it eventually. Probably not while it's airing though. It's one of those that I wouldn't want to catch up. It's probably one of that I would like to take my time on. So yeah, SAO Alicization, again, second part of this season. Not interested. I'm watching the first part, but can't say I got that far. Tate no Yusha no Nariyagari. Kinema Citrus. Is that the name? No, that's the. I don't know what I'm saying. Light novel. Naofumi Watanabe, an uncharismatic otaku who spends his day on games and manga, suddenly finds himself summoned to a parallel universe. Oh, so it's in Isekai. He discovers he is one of the 4 heroes equipped with legendary weapons and tasked with saving the world from its prophesied destruction. As a shield hero, the weakest of the heroes, all is not as it seems. Naofumi is soon alone, penniless, and betrayed. With no one to turn to and nowhere to run, he is left with only his shield. Now, Naofumi must rise to become the legendary shield hero and save the world. Honestly, it doesn't sound that interesting. I'm just gonna pass. Not really in the mood for some isekai at the moment. So let's see. Mob Psycho 102. That is definitely getting added to the list. I loved season 1. There are few anime that make me laugh that much, and Mob Psycho was one of them. I don't even need the premise. It's just second season for Mob Psycho, I guess. Yeah. Fairy Tail final series. I have never watched Fairy Tail, so I will not do. Kakegurui XX. So second season of Kakegurui. That is another instant ad, I guess. I don't think it got that well accepted by some people. I liked it though. I loved Kakegurui. Yeah, I give it a 9. It has a 7.55 score, which is really respectable. Probably a 9 is a little bit overboard, but since you can put like 0.5s and stuff. I just love the setting of the anime and stuff. So yeah, second season in 3 days. Alright, that's cool. Oh wait, Mob Psycho's in 2 days. So I'm gonna have to start a lot of animes this week. So let's go to the 7th. Taromajutsu no Index 3. This is the Raycon anime? I think it's what it's called, something like that. Again, this is the 3rd season, so can't really watch without watching the other ones. Yakusoku no Neverland. Okay. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Emma, Norman, and Ray are the brightest kids at the Gracefield House Orphanage, and under the care of the woman they refer to as Mom, all the kids have enjoyed a comfortable life. Good food, clean clothes, and the perfect environment to learn. What more could an orphan ask for? One day, though, Emma and Norman uncover the dark truth of the outside world they are forbidden from seeing. Sounds like an interesting anime. Apparently the first episode already aired. There are no reviews though and stuff. They have a song from Uberworld, so that's pretty cool. I'll add it to the list. That's what I want to say. Yeah, let's hope it's good and I can actually watch it. Date A Live 3. Haven't watched Date A Live 1, so can't really go there. Oh wait, that's the wrong bar. Kaguya-sama wa Cuckoo Reset Tensei Itachi no Renai Sunusen. Also, my bad for probably butchering all of these anime names. But as you might tell, I can't speak Japanese. So yeah. All's fair when love is war. Two geniuses, two brains, two hearts, one battle. Who will confess their love first? Kaguya Shinomiya and Miyuki Shirogane are two geniuses who stand up top of the prestigious Academy Student Council, making them the elite amongst the elite. But it's lonely at the top and each has fallen for the other. There's just one huge problem standing in the way of lovely Dobby Bliss. They're both too prideful to be the first to confess their romantic feelings and thus become the loser in the competition of love. And so begins their jealous schemes to force the others to confess first. Probably could be a good anime, but my comedy for the season is probably going to be Mob Psycho, so I think I'll pass on this one as well. If I get good reviews from it later, I'll add it to the list, but not for now. Dororo. Amazon Prime is getting all the videos, huh? A samurai lord has battered away his newborn son's organs to 48 demons in exchange for dominance on the battlefield. Yet, the Bannoran infant survives thanks to a medicine man who equips him with primitive prosthetics, lethal ones, with which the wronged son will use to hunt down a multitude of demons to reclaim his body, one piece at a time, before confronting his father. On his journeys, the young hero encounters an orphan who claims to be the greatest thief in Japan. Interesting premise. Interesting enough for me to add it. At least I can do that. Doesn't cost me a lot. Also, I'm starting my list on 217 animes to watch. So I guess I'll see how much I end up with. Let me actually type that down so I don't forget. 17. Alright. So yeah, Dororo, I did. Domestic Nakanojo. High schooler Natsu is hopelessly in love with his cheerful and popular teacher, Hina. However, one day at a mixer, he meets a moody girl by the name of Rui and ends up sleeping with her. Soon after, his father announces that he's getting remarried to a woman with 2 daughters of her own. And who shows up in town other than both Hina and Rui? Natsu's outrageous new life starts now. It doesn't say it's... Oh, it's Shonen. Shonen? Is it Shonen? What? Wait, am I confused? I think I am. No. How is that a Shonen? Well, I don't like the premise, surprisingly enough. So I guess it's just no. That's a no for Alberto. At least for now, again, everything can change. I can be like, oh wait, this thing that I added is trash, and this that I didn't is amazing, and I should have watched it. What was I thinking? We won't know till later on this season. Boogie Pop wa Waramanai. I actually saw an ad on Twitter for this, I think. That shows, so let me close Discord because Don's is showing in the video for no reason at all. Yeah, I was saying I saw a Crunchyroll ad, and it looked interesting, but I don't really know what it's about. I think it was like a murder or something. Takeda Keiji was waiting for his girlfriend in junior high school, Miyatashi Toka, but she doesn't show up at the time that he agreed on, and he can't get a hold of her. The sun starts to set, and Takeda decides to give up and heads home, but then he sees a man unsteadily wandering around with tears in his eyes. Takeda and the other people around him quickly realize the man is not normal, and decide to ignore him when a mysterious figure approaches the man. A mysterious figure is wearing a cape and a bizarre hat. That figure happens to have the same face as Miyashita Toka, the girlfriend who ditched Takeda. Wait, it already started. Wait, so did I spoil something? Sure, January 4th. So it started today. Huh. Well, I guess I haven't opened Crunchyroll in like 2 days, so to my surprise, I'll probably watch at least the episode since it's up now. Probably after I finish doing this. But for now, let's keep going with the hottest anime of the season. Radiant. Seth is an aspiring sorcerer from the Pompo Hills area. Like all wizards, he is an infected, one of the few living beings who survived the contact of the Nemesis. These creatures fallen from the sky that contaminate and decimate all they touch. His apparent immunity made him choose a path which seemed to him to be all the more appropriate, to become a hunter and to fight the Nemesis. But more than that, Seth wants to engage in a quest for the goes beyond the simple hunt for monsters. He wants to find the Radiant, their presumed cradle. Surrounded by a faction of sorcerers, he travels around the world in search for the Radiant under the terrible eye of the Inquisition. So this has been airing for a while, right? Because that's episode 14. The animation looks kind of interesting, but not really that good of a premise for me. And judging from the score, which I think a 6 is actually not that bad. It's like it's fine on MAO, but for my rating stuff, which I'm generally kind of generous, a 6 is kind of eh. There are better things I should probably watch. Again, for the 217 plan to watch list, so it's past for now. Go Tubu no Hanoyame. It's a harem. It's a harem comedy, romance school shonen. Is everything a shonen? One day, a poor high school second years named Usagi Futaro comes across a private tutoring gig with good pay, but his pupils are his classmates, and they're quintuplets. And they are all gorgeous girls, but they're also troublemakers who hate to study and are on the verge of flunking out. And his first act is simply gaining the sisters' trust. Every day is a party. The curtain is rising on the Nakano quintuplets, quirky romantic comedy with 5 times the cute. No, don't wanna keep scrolling. Hataraku Saibo Kase Shokogun. Is that the cells at work? Yeah, it is. Didn't watch the first season, so what? That's even a no. It's not even a season. It's just an OVA. So 3D Kanojo Real Girl second season. Didn't watch the first season, but I think this is the one where the hologram girl is. I think, but yeah, second season I'm gonna skip. JoJo. Again, another skip. I have never watched anything JoJo related, which will eventually happen, but probably not this season, at least with a new one. Also, it's second part of the season, because it will be episode 14, so yeah. Revisions. Oh, this is a Netflix one? This is a Netflix anime, okay. This is a prophecy. Someday the 5 of you will be put into terrible danger, and when that happens, you're the only one who can protect everyone. Daisuke Dojima, a second-year student in high school who was kidnapped when he was younger, experiences a strange phenomenon along with his friends Kai, Lu, Marimari, and Keisaku. Shibuya Adrift. The center of the city of Shibuya is transported more than 300 years in the future. The people sent with it find nothing there but vast wastelands and forests dotted with ruins, and hostile beings called revisions that control massive mechanical monsters. As monsters sear through Shibuya, someone appears to save the people, a girl with the same name, Milo, as the one who helped Daisuke when he was kidnapped, who looks identical to her as well. She keeps Daisuke and his friends weapon called string puppets that they can pilot and tells them to protect Shibuya. Daisuke has spent his whole life believing in the prophecy that Milo gave him when he was kidnapped, and he's overjoyed that the time has come at last, and that the power he's gained. But a kidnapping incident tore the 5 childhood friends apart. An isolated city, an unknown enemy, an uncensored past, and a prophecy of the future. The children fight the future to bring back the present. No matter what, they're going home. I'm uncertain about it, honestly. For once, it looks like a cool futuristic anime, but it sounds kind of generic. But I can't put my finger on what's the exactly generic part. It actually sounds to me a lot like what was that? Kiss Neighbor, I think. Even though it's had nothing to do except from people reuniting, I guess. Mecha sci. I like sci-fi. I'm okay with mechas, I guess. I'll add it to the list. Also, since it's an Netflix anime, I can just watch it in one go. Watch as many episodes as I want, so that's good. That's good. That's good. I need to drink water because last time I talked for like an hour straight, and that was really bad for my mouth. Right, so Kasegatsu Kyoku Fuiteru. It's a comedy drama sports. The Tokyo Hakone Round Trip College Erican Race, or Hakone Aikiden, that was a lot of words, one of the biggest university marathon relay races in Japan. The race is held every year on January 2nd to 3rd and goes between Tokyo and Hakone and back for a total run of nearly 217.9 kilometers. A friendship between two side-aligned athletes helps them return to their beloved sport and build a team for a competitive long-distance relay race. Oh, it's second. I guess it's second part of the season. There's 12 episodes. Not that big into sports anime, but then again, I haven't really watched a lot. The one anime I watched was Megalobox, which I absolutely loved. So I'll probably wait for the reviews on this one as well. Also, I would probably need to start with like Haikyuu or something for other sports anime before. Unless this is really good. But again, I haven't really heard of it. 7.84. That's pretty good. Yeah, but for now it won't stay on the list. Saikikuso. I have not watched the other anime, so that's not the correct part, Alberto. Also, my bad. Like, I'm reading kind of weird. Just not used to talking this much, and I still haven't recovered from my laser surgery on the eyes that well, so I need to like zoom in a lot with my face. So yeah, let's just continue. Manaria Friends. Anime adapting the Marania Mahogakuni, My Hero Academia in the English version, a band within the Rage of Bahamut social game. Wait, Bahamut? Do I know that game? Ooh, it has a 6.53. Oh, it started last season. Wait, no, it was only one episode. The one that... CI games, I definitely know them. I can't remember this game though. Probably polite pass, I guess. Grimm's notes the animation. The game takes place in a world created by a being known as storytellers. At birth, all the inhabitants of this world are bestowed with a book of fate where all their lives are written in advance. However, rogue storytellers known as chaos tellers are writing bad events into people's books without them knowing. It is up to the holders of blank books of fate to seek out the chaos tellers and restore the world. It's like more complex. 4,000 IQ. Death Note, I guess. Is this based on a video game? Grimm's Notes. No, it's a manga. 7.88 by 8 users. That's not a lot of people. Can't really judge it by that little thing. Polite pass for now again. Mahou Shoujo Tokushun Asuka Tokushusen Asuka, I think. Legends, myths, magic. Humanity has finally had a chance to encounter with a world that had been all but forgotten among all its scientific developments. However, this reunion is not a happy one. Monsters invading from the world of the dead render modern weapons useless, leaving the fate of humanity uncertain. But with help from the Otherworld trade agreement, mankind gains a possible means of returning from the brink of the death in the form of magical girls. These girls, who have obtained immense magical powers, finally lead humanity to victory despite the many physical and emotional wounds it costs them. However, even this victory proves to be no more than the beginning of a new battle. With the rise of international crime, indiscriminate terrorism, civil war, and public unrest, the work of the magical girls is never done. Does this have some Crunchyroll? Okay. Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka. Is this a trailer? A little bit. I hope I don't get copy stricken. Oh boy. It's baddest main lead girl. I'm not really getting a lot from this trailer. Where's the... Oh, hey, magical girl, return to us to kill the aliens. Oh, it is, so it's actually against the terrorists, not the things it said before. Oh, that's music. No. That's actually kind of good music. Jesus Christ. It honestly just looks like kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, well, the video helped me decide it's not on a priority list. So let's keep going. That's actually the first trailer I've seen, I think, in a long while. I think I watched the One Punch Man second season one, and before that maybe the My Hero Academia teaser. But I don't think I've watched any other anime trailers for a new anime. So yeah, I don't know. I will not read this. It's a Fate thing. So it's getting added to the list. That's just it. It's one episode only. Wait, it's already done? It's an OVA? I guess it is. Well, good thing I didn't spend much on it, because I guess it was last season. Got it there December 31st, so last year, man. Last year. Doesn't count anymore. Karakuri Circus. I've heard of this, I think. Yeah, because it's been airing for a season. I saw this last video I made, I think. So yeah, Hinomaru Sumo. That's another leftover. Oh, it actually tells you leftover, and I didn't realize until now. Smart individual. Still on my list. Apparently it's good, but I didn't hear a lot of people talk about it after the first 3 episodes. Dakyonin Wahisa Tokidoki Atame no Ue. Mr. Subaru, Misako Subaru, who isn't good at dealing with people, finds them to be a disturbance when it comes to building his imaginary world. One day, he chances upon a stray cat and feels inspiration strike, so he brings the cat home as his muse. Can watching the inexplicable behaviors of a cat form material for a novel? Comedy slice of life. Slice of life is not again my priority. I'm mostly a shonen sci-fi kind of guy. Unless it's Sakurazu, which was amazing. I think that counts as slice of life. Girly Air Force. I have to read this. Mysterious flying creatures known as Sai suddenly appear, and in order to fight the creatures, mankind creates a fighter aircraft called Daughters, as well as the automatic fighting mechanisms Anima, which are shaped like human girls. The story centers on a young man named Kei Narutumi, who yearns to fly in the sky, and an anima considered to be the humanity's trump card, a girl named Guripen. Yeah, no. Polite pass. Comedy romance seinen. Ueno-san wa Bokiyo. Not only is Ueno the president of the science club at her junior high school, she's a genius inventor too. However, despite everything she has going for her, there's one big problem she can't seem to solve. No matter what she does, she can't figure out how to converse to her crush, Tanaka. Can she find a way to keep her heart what it truly yearns for? Animation looks interesting, at least from the poster, I think. If it's like Patroller Luluko, I think, which I haven't watched either, I'll probably watch it later. Not for my anime right now, though. For my anime list. My animelist.net/dark color, I think. Profile/dark color. Watashi ni tenshi ga mai toirita. Mayorita. Miyako is a shy college student who is also an otaku. Same. One day she happens to meet some angelical grade school kids. When Miyako sees her little sister's new friend Hana-chan, Miyako's heart won't stop racing. Miyako tries to get along with them but struggles. Sketch comedy all about trying to get along with a super cute girl is about to begin. Probably one of those cute comedy things. I really need to be in the mood to watch stuff like that. There's some in my backlog, so another polite pass. Agao no Daika. Action mecha military sci-fi. On a planet far oh wait, is it like no, it's original. So is it like spiritual successor, I guess? What's your something they've done before? Since it's a commemorating anime? I mean, the anniversary, I guess. On a planet far from Earth, there is a kingdom full of smiling faces. Princess Yuki is 12 years old and about to enter a sensitive age in a person's life. Every day she cries, laughs, and sometimes her heart throbs with excitement. All the while, she lives merrily in the royal place. Merrily, nice word. Filling her days are her royal vassals. Her tutor Reisa, Isana, who assists in political affairs, the leader of the chivalry Harold, and then there is her childhood friend, Anaide Joshua. Yuki, if you have spirit and gods, you can do anything. No, not this again, Joshua, be nobler. Stella is a 7-year-old and a capable reserve soldier. However, she's always smiling, for smiling is essential to living. This is a story of two girls born on distant planets. So that doesn't really tell a lot. So I guess it's another one. I'll just wait for the reviews. Is it wrong to do that? I don't think it's wrong to do that. Honestly, it's what most people will do, probably. I think. I don't know. Fukigen no Monokin Suzuki. Why is the name not in English anywhere? Like, the translation, man. It's from a digital manga. The job of an exorcist is to send yokai living in the mundane world for whatever reason back to the underworld where they typically live. In order to repay his debt of 1 million yen to master of the Mononoke Abeno Haruitsuki, Ashiya Hane works as his employee, assisting him with the exorcisms. One day, when the two of them return to the Mononoke after finishing the job, they receive an SOS from the legislator, one of the 3 major powers who govern the underworld. They head to the underworld immediately, where Ashiya gets caught up in an incident. The story of exorcist duo Ashiya Nabeno and the yokai resumes once again. This probably also doesn't have any reviews, but I don't think... Like, yokais and stuff are kinda cool, but... It's... Nice score from 7 users. Oh, it has a prequel. Oh, so it's second season. Okay. So that's immediate no. Why doesn't it say second season? Every second season needs to say season 2 or second season or 2 or something. How else is a weeb noob supposed to know? Alright, looks like we're like halfway done. And it's only been 30 minutes, so we're on pace to be the same length as last season that I did this, I guess. Persona 5 the animation, Dark Sun. It finished airing already. And it had a 7.12 rating. I need to play the games before I watch any of the animations, so no. Piano no Mori second season. See, that's a second season. I know not to watch that now. Also, is that the one where the piano is in like the forest or something? Probably not, but who knows? Koya no Kotobuki hi Kotari. This is like the third or fourth flying anime, is it not? In a barren frontier where people trade goods with each other in order to help each other survive. Each other. The Kotobuki Squadron are bodyguards for hire, led by the strict but beautiful squadron leader, an unreliable commanding officer, and a true artisan of a crew chief. Alongside pilots who don't lack for personality, they take to the air in dogfights, letting the engine noise of her Hayabusa fighters ring out in the skies. Okay, it's action adventure military, so no moe comedy thing. Which is honestly kind of weird for how the poster looks. Cause yeah, that looks really moish like. So I guess it's time for another teaser, cause I am undecided about this anime. The ones with Shirobako. Or is this them? It's CGI. I knew it was CGI. Yeah, that's what I forgot to say. I was gonna say, if this is CGI, I don't think I can watch it. Is it CGI done well? Well, it's from Bandai Namco. I have my doubts, but it might be good. So I'm adding it. Hopefully it's good, because I really can't handle CGI that well. Because I was like, oh, that one Crystal Girl anime. I was like, well, this looks like a good plot. I'll try to watch it. And then I realized it was CGI, and I was like, ooh, probably not gonna watch it then. And I never did. So maybe this is the thing that changes my, well, how I see CGI, I guess. I don't know. Let's just hope it's good. Moving on. Ikitos in Western Worlds. Episode 2 in 30 days. All new Ikitosen, so it's, I guess, another sequel or something. So no. Captain Tsubasa. Continuing. Not my kind of anime. So yeah. WC, or Z, is probably the correct pronunciation. Z. Yukiya, who is probably 14 years old, spends his time DJing alone. Due to his father's influence, he's listened to the house music since he was young, and he uploads videos online. He wants to convey something to someone. He wants to be recognized and become important. But getting hurt is scary. One day, while trying to get more views, he does something that can't be undone, and he sees a live broadcast from that world. Yukiya believes he can't do anything alone, but that he could accomplish something if he were doing it together with someone else. action music. That's like the weirdest I've seen in at least today. So it's just gonna be like a blind what, like I had to go blind on Zombieland Saga and everyone did? Honestly, it doesn't really tell a lot. Oh, but there's a teaser video. Uh, so is it like an isekai music thing? Where it's like, oh, in this isekai world we can make music and then I can move it to the real world. So that's the action. And they punch the notes out of other people. Edgy. There's edgy characters. Ooh, that... I don't know how I feel about that fighting. DJ by day. Anime protagonist by night, I guess. Polite pass. Endro. Fantasy magic slice of life. Narrow Island, a continent with swords and magic in which humans and monsters coexist. The terrible Demon King lives there. In ancient times, the first generation of hero defeated the Demon King. Over the many successive generations since then, the Demon King has been resurrected, and the hero who opposes him has likewise reappeared. Girls attend to school for adventurers in order to defeat the Demon King when he appears again. Though a bit absent-minded, usually has the body of a hero. The holy elf sailor's trouble never ends because she is too serious. The cheerful warrior Fae loves to eat. Mei is a quiet otaku magician. As they four girls aim to be in the hero party, they live relaxed fantasy lives and show no sign of defeating the Demon King no matter how much time passes. So it's like, oh, we're weak, but we'll work hard to beat the Demon King when he appears in episode 9. I'm really judging by like a generic, well, not that generic, but kind of generic premise and a poster. I think it's another pass. Probably. Kemuri Kuja. The story follows girls who fight with weird entities named Mushi, box, and survive in a world of red fog. That's a premise. Oh. No PB. No anything. I think I'll just keep going. Circlet Princess. People's lives have changed because of VR and AR, and a competitive sport has born from these technologies called CB, Circlet Bout. CB can be completed between two schools and became an esport that decides the wealth of the schools. It also became the real ability of the school, which depends on not just the students' academic skills, but also on the data based on the sports ability, art skills, etc. Okay, so it's not a global thing, it's two schools. It's cute girls fighting in VR. Tell me it's not CGI. Okay. Cute main lead. Cute side character that's gonna have big personalities. Serious leader. Clumsy genius that invents things. More girls. Okay, how does the fighting look? Training montage. Oh, fan service. Okay. Feet fetish. Rivals become friends, I think, or if I could speak Japanese, this would be so much easier. So yeah, it's like a fan serviceable fighter thing. I'll let it see how it is, out of curiosity. Because either it's gonna be good or like trashy fighting things that we've been getting. Hopefully it's the first one. Again, I'm just hoping everything I watch is good, and I don't have, because I don't like dropping things. As you might have seen my anime, I have one thing dropped, and honestly I shouldn't have even added it, because it's kisses. I watched one episode because someone dared me to, and I couldn't resist not putting it in my anime list. So bravo me. Okay, so let's continue. That was a little bit sidetracked. We're still not 2/3 done, but we're almost there. Pastel Memories. Is this Plastic Memories V2? Oh, it's from a game. The story takes place in the future Akihabara, when otaku culture has declined. Players play as a shopkeeper of an otaku shop. Together with the heroines, who are in fact otaku girls, the shopkeeper starts helping people claim their lost otaku memories back. What? That sounds like the plot of freaking... How did I forget the name? Zombieland Saga, but with gameplay? Cosplay, I guess? Nah, I first need to finish that before I could give this a shot, probably. So, Meiji Tokyo Renka. A mysterious world calls you. Tonight is bathed in the strawberry moonlight. Ooh. On the night of a crimson full night, high school girl Ayasuki Mei, lured by the magic of mysterious magician Charlie, enters into a box. When she awakens, she's in Tokyo during the Meiji period. The lost and confused Mei is aided by Moriogai and Hishida Yunoso, who take her in the carriage to the Rokumekaien, a lavish ballroom full of powerful high officials, where she meets historic figures such as Izumi Kyoka, Kawakami Otochio, Koizumi Yakumo, and Fujita Goro. In this world, during the misty hour between sundown and sunup, Mononoke appear. Those who can see them are called Tamayori, and Mei herself possesses this power. As she navigates an unfamiliar life, romance begins to bloom between Mei and these men. Only the power of the Tamayori will only strengthen their bonds. Mei's chance to return to her own time will come during the full moon 1 month later. Will she choose modern day life, or there's some mystery? In the slightly wondrous Meiji era Tokyo, a love story across time begins to blossom. Sounds wholesome, but romance is not really my favorite kind of anime. So another polite pass. Bank Dream second season. See, second season. I don't have to read it. I didn't hear about the first season. I'm not watching the second one. Mansion High School. Is that live action? The high school boys are transported to an anime world while they are in a cramped school. Since then, they start school life in the anime world they are transported to. So it's isekai, but it's the real humans become anime, and they know they're anime. Interesting. Not on my list though. Phoenix Wright second season. Yeah, that's right. I actually learned Japanese in the 40 minutes we've been doing this, and I could translate all of that. Second season, so. Papadate Shitai. That looks Not like my type of anime. Because I can't. I don't like yaoi. Well, I wouldn't know because I haven't watched it, but you know. There are times I cannot hold it, even if I'm a father. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that based on the game that came out? I actually won't look into it. Let's just keep going. Kemono Friends 2. Oh, that I saw that first season, I think. Again, I don't know how. I don't think I need to watch the first season to watch this one, but I won't watch it. Bermuda Triangle. Colorful Pastrail. Is that a mermaid high school thing? The glittering spotlights, the sparkling, fluffy, cute outfits, the charming voices will dancing with bright smiles. Under the dazzling lights on the big city stage, these would be the mermaid idols who swim and dance freely underwater. But far from the big city, the girls once lived in the peaceful village of Parel. These girls who would not even imagine such a glittering future for themselves are instead just raising the falls over the snack cakes they are eating. This is the story of the cheerful daily life of mermaids who strive their hardest every day. Another wholesome anime. Not really in the mood of it. Guess that's how to say it for like most anime. Because I'm not a creative person. So it's time to drink some water now. ASMR water. B Project. Seisho Emotion. I don't know how to pronounce anything of this. But if you already watched 47 minutes, you probably don't care. The story follows Tsubaki, a new hire in the A&R department of the major recording company Kenjala Music. Tsubaki is immediately assigned to oversee the idol unit V Project, which is made up of 3 idol groups, Kitakore, Thrive, and Moons. This is Tsubaki's first job, and she gets involved in various incidents and accidents as she deals with this group of young men who each have their own different personalities. So it's a producer-san thing. But that producer-san is a girl. Virtual San Looking. Anime featuring VTubers such as Miura Yakari, Tenno Shoujoshire, Tsuki no Mito, Tanaka Hime, Suzuki Hina, and Yokoyama Hinata. I just want to look at the poster. So that's gonna be like the anime YouTubers on IRL places. No. Also, I don't recognize any of them. Nope. But there's King Kong there. Ameiro Kokoa Side G. Oh, it's 5th season. Rinshi Ekora-chan. That looks like a poster. Rinshi Ekora-chan is fun and dark, a 4-koma manga about the real life of the author, a single woman in Tokyo who drifts through relationships, works at various hostess clubs, and the like. Lots of the commentary on birds of prey, mocking girls who use their cuteness and affect stupidity in order to try to score men, against whom the author is constantly fighting. What? What is this premise? I want to know how the animation looks. January 9. So what? The adaptation is a book, right? It's a manga. Can I look at the manga style? 7.44. You know what? It sounds ridiculous enough that I would like it. You're being added, my friend. So it's Wild. 27. Leftover. Nope. Looping 3rd. Goodbye, partner. I'm assuming this is the... Oh, it's... I know this guy. I know that guy. Yeah. No. Mini Dodgy, is that Chibi Kanko? Is that a Kanko, girls? No. Does the girl's daily life include fighting and not fighting? Other colors from the TV animated series Katana Maidens and the smartphone game Katana Maidens Kisashimi Izen no Tomoshimi are gathered together in smaller form. No, it's Katana Maidens. I've heard of that, I think. But since I haven't actually watched or played the game, I guess it's a no. If I'm gonna watch a chibi anime, I probably need to watch Aimas or Cinderella Girls before that, because that's how they pronounce it. Almost done though. So let's see if there's anything left over. Nope. Short form. Holding babies. Anime centering on a group of young girls and their struggles as they aim to become Hula Girls. Mayu naka no yoitoru danshu. Danshu. Where did I get the I from? No premise for anything. So it's not even on mouse, so I can't really add it even if I wanted to. Tantei opera Milky Holmes, Saiko no Aisatsu is here a detective at school. The members of Milky Holmes will investigate to return a stolen card that contains Aichi Sendu's, the protagonist of the card fight, Bangor television anime series, memories. Oh. I never watched card fight, so. Star Twinkle Precure. It's from Toy. Okay. The story begins when the protagonist Hikaru meets aliens Lala, Prince, and Fuwa while watching the night sky. She learns of the Star Palace, where the 12 star princesses of the constellations kept the balance of the universe until they were attacked. Lala is searching for the legendary Precure warriors to help find the 12 scattered princess star color pens and revive the princesses. Wait, so they died because they got attacked. When Fuwa is captured by an enemy, Hikaru wishes to save Fuwa, and a star column pen and a star column pen appear to allow her to transform into Q Star. From then on, she works to collect the pens and raise Fuwa, who is the key to reviving the princess. So it's cool with that little white Mickey Mouse with pink ears? I think it is. Not really attracted to it. Hey, it's a penguin, but it's short form and leftover, so no penguin for me. Penguin in the city. It's for kids, so. Oh, so it's leftover. You know. Manaka no Rikun. The home comedy centers on the mischievous Puerto Rican and his eccentric family. Sell video. What? Sell toys? The video game, the anime. Kira Kira Happy Hira Ke Gogo Doma. It's for kids. So, no. Oh, Shiritani second series. It's a Batman. But and it's also second series. No, and La 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 Shan. La La Tumai no Shi. For kids again. So, I guess that's all the anime on live chart me. Quite a bunch of them. I actually finished before 55 minutes, so that's a speed run if I've ever done one. So time for truth. Before we started, I had 217 animes planned to watch. So if I just reload that now, I have 227. That's actually not as much as I thought it would be. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to add. I probably won't watch all 10 animes I added. Might watch like 2 or 3 at max, unless they're really good or I get too bored and I might start the other ones. But yeah, I guess that's just it. So have a good one, I guess. Hope you found something you liked and be like, oh, Alberto, your reading and insightfulness made me want to watch this. And we'll be like, you're welcome, my friend. I did this for you. So yeah, anyways, see you later.